Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning guys. I'm Lutfina Faisal. I'm from TBIA. So, this morning I will explain about the CLT. Did you know of CLT? No? Okay. C is communicate, L language, T teaching. So, CLT is communicate, language teaching. The definition of CLT is an approach that the language teaching that views language primarily as mean communication. The main concept of the CLT is the not only whether learners can learners can produce grammatically correct sentences, but whether they can use language appropriately and meaningfully in real life situation. The theoretically of CLT, according to Hymas, the idea of the linguistic competence which focus only on grammar, which include grammatical competence, sociolinguistic competence, researcher's competence, and strategist competence. Next is objective of CLT. There are 5 objectives of CLT. The first is to develop student communicate competence, not only grammatical knowledge. And the second is to enable student use English fluency and approximately in real communication. And the next is to help student express meaning, idea, and opinion confidence. And the fourth is to create students who are active, independent, and confident communicator. And the last, to balance student fluency and accuracy. Technique of CLT. The first is role play and simulation. The second is pair work and group discussion. And the third is information gap. And the fourth is problem solving tasks. And the fifth is games and communication tasks. And the last is interview, survey, and presentation. This technique include this encourage interaction and reduce teacher domination. And the last, give student opportunity to use authentic activity. Teacher and student roles. Teacher roles. The first is facilitator and communication, organizer of activity, motivator and guide, and the last is observer and feedback provider. The teacher doesn't dominate in the class, but the teacher can create situation, communication can happen. And the next, student rules. The first is negotiator. Student rules. The first is active participants, and the second is negotiator of meaning, and the third is cooperative participant, and the last is communicator. The next material is GTM, Grammar Translation Method. Grammar translation method is the traditional method focused on grammar rules and translation between the language and student mother tongue. Next objective of GTM, the first is enable student understanding grammatical structure accuracy, and the next to help student translation text between L1 and L2, and next is enable student reading comprehension of written text, and the fourth is to enrich vocabulary knowledge, and the last is to train student intellectual ability rather than communication activity. Next is technique of GTM. The first is explicit explanation of grammar rules, and the second is memorization of vocabulary list, and the third is sentences translation exercise, and the fourth is reading literally or classical text, and the five is written grammar drills, and the last is error correction by the teacher. And the next, teacher and student roles in GTM. Teacher roles. The first is auditory in the classroom, source of knowledge, control error corrector, control of the learning process. Student roles. The first is passive reception of knowledge, memorize rules and vocabulary, and then translate sentence and text. And the last is focus on accuracy rather than communication. So, in conclusion of the GTM and CLT, they are different fundamentally in theirs, namely theoretical, objective, technique, and classroom rules. In CLT, emphasize communication, interaction, making suitable of speaking skills. Meanwhile, in GTM, emphasize is grammar and translation, making suitable in our academic reading purpose, but less for communicate competence. Strength and weakness of using role play in teaching speaking skill at the senior high school. The first is strength of role play. Improve student speaking fluency. Role play encourage students to speak continuously without focus on grammar. When students act character in situation, they are more willing to speak. They help students to develop fluency and spontaneity, which are important and aspect of speaking skills. And the second is increase student confidence and reduce anxiety. Role play allow students to speak character, not themselves, which reduce by psychological pressure. As a result, students become more confident and less anxious about using English orally. The third is provide real-life communication practice. Role play stimulate real life such as ordering food, giving direction, making complaint, and making speaking practice more meaningful and relevant to student daily life. And the fourth is encourage active participant and interaction. Role play requires students to interact with their peers. This make the classroom more student-centered and communicative. Even passive students are encouraged to participate because each student has the specific role to perform. The five is development social and communicate skill. Through role play, students practice truth making, asking for a clarification, responding appropriately, and using polite expression. And the weakness of role play. The number one, student anxiety and low language proficiency. Some students, especially low speaking ability, might still feel nervous and embarrassed particularly where performing in front of the class. Second is time-consuming and difficult to manage. In the senior high school, nudging role play activity can be time-consuming and challenging. Not all students might get equal an opportunity to perform. And the third is lack of language accuracy. This can lead to grammatical error, incorrect and pronunciation, and improve expression if the teacher doesn't provide sufficient feedback and correction. The fourth is equal participants. More confident students might dominate this conversation, while weaker or shy students might remain silent. This results in even participation, reducing the effectiveness of the activity. And the last, risks of the text behavior. Students might focus on acting and joking rather than practice English seriously. Without clear and instruction and monitoring, role play can become less educational and more playful. Next, design a short teaching. Okay, the first is warming up. The teacher show the map, the picture is giving direction, and the teacher asks student for the map, namely what the place can you see on the map, and have you ever asked for the direction? Student answer orally to active background knowledge and prepare them for the speaking activities. Terus yang keduanya, ya, language input and modeling. And number 2, language input and modeling. The teacher introduced key expression of giving direction, such as on the left, on the left, on the left, turn left, turn left, turn left, and go straight, and turn right, and the last is on the right. The teacher made a short example pointing, and the student repeat after me. Focus on pronunciation. Okay, student, repeat after me. On the left, on the left, on the left, turn left, turn left, turn left, go straight, turn right, and the last, on the right, The third is control passive using worksheet. After the student understanding about the material giving direction, the teacher give to the LKPD atau worksheet, and the student write the word under the picture, the part 1, by the meaning picture with the correct direction expression. And after finish, student read the answer and allow that the teacher check them orally. Fourth is guided speaking practice. Using the answer from the worksheet, student practice short spoken exchange. One student point to the picture or place and asks, what should I do? For example, hi Tono, what should I do? And while the other student answer using direct expression, such as I go straight on or turn on right. And the 5, communicative practice. One student asks from the direction to place such as school, cinema, and hospital and others. Student gives the direction based on the map. Based on the map, pairs change rule. So what the student practice in English with friends. And the 6 is free practice. Student simple role play. For example, tourists asking for the direction and local person giving direction. They are encouraged to use their own word expression freely without reading from a worksheet. The last is feedback and coaching. The teacher gives the general feedback on student pronunciation and clarity of direction. The lesson is the close by the summarizing the expression learned and the asking student what they have learned about the giving direction. Uh, how is the conclude about the material giving direction? Okay, I will answer the question. The question is a teacher find that her student passive and reluctant to speak English in the class. Most activity dominate grammar and explanation and translation. So the question is identification of the main problem in the teaching technique. Okay, the first is teacher centers instruction is dominated by the teacher. The teacher explain grammar and rules and translate sentence. While student only listen and take notes, this limits student opportunity and activity. Use English, and as a result, student become passive and receptions of knowledge rather than activity language use. And number 2, lack of community practice. Students are reluctant to speak because they rarely practice speaking. Grammar, explanation, and translation focus on accuracy in written text, not oral communication. Students don't get enough chance to the express idea, ask question, or interact using English. The third is fear of making mistakes. Because the grammar is emphasized heavily, students might feel afraid of making grammatical error while speaking. This fear reduces their confidence and motivation to speak English classes. They prefer to stay silent rather they risk wrong. And the next is low student motivation. Translation based activity are often monotone and less engaging. Students don't see relevant of the what they learn to real life communication. And next is limited student interaction. Most activities most limited student interaction. Most activities don't require students interact with the peers. Without the pairs or group work, students can practice meaningful communication, which is essential for developing speaking skills. 2. Alternative technique improves student speaking participation. The first is role play. It's an activity where students act of the real life in situation such as ordering food, asking for the direction the people and interview someone and speak with with the friends. And the last is pair work and group discussion. Is that in this technique, students work in pair or small group to discuss on topic, solve a problem, complete tasks using English, and others. Number 3, reason why these techniques are suitable. A. Role play. Role play. Role play is suitable for this situation for several reasons. The first is encourage active speaking. Students must speak to the perform in the class. This force them use English naturally and activity. This not just listen or translate. And number 2, create meaningful context. Students learn how to use English in the practice situation, which increase their confidence and interest. And the next is reduce anxiety. When students speak English, a character, they feel less personal pressure. This helps students reduce fear of making mistake and encourage reluctant students to speak. And the fourth is balance fluency and accuracy. Students focus more expressing meaning and the perfect grammar, which help improve fluency with grammar and can be correct gradually. And next, pair work and group discussion. The first is increase speaking opportunity. When students work in pair or group, more students can speak at the same time compared to whole class activities. And the next is build confidence gradually. The speak is a small group and less intimidation, and then speaking in front of the class. This help passive students will become more confident. Udah, anjing udah selesai. And the next is control passive using a worksheet. The teacher distribute the worksheet. Student work in the pairs to the complete part 2. Apa ini? The conclusion is the main problem in their teacher technique in the expressive focus on the grammar and translation, which result in passive, motivate, and reluctant speaking. By the imitation communication technique such as role play and pair group discussion. These techniques are suitable because they increase interaction, reduce anxiety, build confidence, and ultimate improve student speaking participation. That's all from me. Sorry from the mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.